Oops. Thanks for the good luck, Phantom. Update all the side. Nice, nice. Wait, finally not busy? What, this end of the semester coming up now? You done with all the schoolwork? Plus. I'll take your word for it. Actually, it's all the same. And someone's gonna be it's actually not. Thanks for the good luck, Ops. Let's see how I play today. That tired. Are we done with her? Why would the only time I'll be done with her is whenever I eventually beat the game. Until that happens, we're not done with Satori. I hate fog. I said I'm tired. We'll see how it goes today. Practice Yugi. I could go practice Yugi if that's what you want. But, I mean, I could go back to also the conversation I was having like a day or two ago. I can't remember. I think it was Sunday I was talking about this, but like, Satori's probably the biggest wall in the entire run. In terms of bosses, at least. And if there's any boss that needs practice in this game, it is this stupid boss. Good up, Cinnamon. Best route is... If you want me to legitimately pull out what the most optimal route is, it will not make for good good viewing content, I assure you. Very nice. What'd you give up on the catwalk speedrun? Processes are so annoying. You don't say. Oops. The sound cues are late. Oh yeah. That's like one of the worst parts about it, is the fact that the sound cue just throws you off so much. Have to wait a whole half a second, approximately. Why do I do that? I do like Manatos. It is a painful spell. In terms of its consistency. Like, it's not even that bad. Like, I'm about 50-50 on it, historically. And if you get rid of whatever was during the 1cc era, it's probably closer to being above 50-50, but it's just not consistent. Because it's like, it's fine, and then sometimes it's just... I hate Steve. Ow. What am I tripping on? I wish my body would let me sleep like a normal amount.
Holy shit, finally. Capture.
You're about having consistent power? SMH my head. Okay, my past like 110, 120 catwalks have been good. Let's butcher that percentage a little bit. Never mind, we're so back. Yeah, 100% gap. Let's see, what does it top off at 9,999 or 99,000? Probably one of the two. I don't know which one. Anyone know how high the history goes up in this game? I don't care what it should mathematically or coding numbers stop at. I'm curious to know what it actually stops at. Because, like, a lot of the Touhou games don't even go above 99 anymore. This is one of the ones that do. So... Well, Arc2s, excuse me. I should have just said Arc. Yeah, some people do have that. I mean, of course, if you take my last 120, 130 attempts, I do have an over 50% cap rate. Although I will say specifically the cap rate I was referring to is there is someone with an 80%. Although I don't know if that's with Rainbow B or not, so slight asterisk, but even then, the difference there is probably only a few percent at most. Not that late. Yeah, I did eat right before I streamed today, for the sake of figuring out if eating's gonna put me straight to sleep, or if the calories can't potentially give me some blood sugar to, like, keep me awake for another few hours. Like, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Ah! Yeah, I'm a big popper offer too. When I get accomplishments like that, you can go back and look at my last LNN and see how much I definitely popped off the moment I got that. Yeah, let's not push it too much. Nice. Oops, that is a, that's a quad spin. You're only supposed to do 3 spins. Whoops. Got till 34 seconds. Streams just 2,000 set. Well, 2 things. First of all, I really don't do event streams. Second of all, I'm not doing an 1,000 set. I already don't like doing 100 set. What? You know what? Am I gonna do 1,000 set? You get an easy timeout. Well, it is 60 seconds. I don't know how easy of a timeout. It's probably not the hardest. It's worth noting that they do start shooting bullets if you leave them alive long enough. You can literally see it actually during the spinning. Right before I kill them or right when I kill them is like around when they actually start to shoot bullets. I don't know how terrifying it is, but at the same time, I want the spell cap, so I'm not going to time it out anyway. But you can see right around here, they're going to start shooting, see? You're right before killing, they actually start shooting bullets anyway. If you leave them alive long enough. So it is probably possible to get a timeout. I don't know how safe it would be. There may be a route that you could do, but I'm not. I couldn't tell you, and I'm not interested in practicing it to find out. Yeah, I was on the fence. I was like, okay, I got out of the shower, and I was like, okay, I can either take, like, a small nap before I stream, or I can eat. And I was like, I decided to eat. And I feel like that turns out I might have done the wrong choice. Fat and happy. I am not fat. And even eating has not particularly caused my stomach to look any fatter. I don't know if I'd use the term happy either. I'm just tired. Ah! That was a moment. That would also, like... That'd also make it pretend like I eat like a lot of other people do, which I absolutely do not. At least Americans. Eee! That makes sense? No, it doesn't make sense, because I play Touhou. There are no American Touhou players. All the Touhou players are European. At least the Western ones. Oh, yeah. Second spirit being pain? I don't know. Go ask her. She deals with vengeful spirits all the time. She might know the answer. She's the one who made the spell card based after it. What? No, I just got back into it. Again! Saying messages too quickly. How dare you do that to them? I really don't want to have caffeine. I literally had caffeine yesterday. I don't want to have it again today. cat feed, and that's a good one, because there's a cat on my screen. Yeah, that is part of the roof left. Oishi is also a lot more trouble than Kasumi is, though. Right? Fucking eat your face? No, she won't. She's an innocent little girl and would never do anything. Name one bad thing Kasume's ever done. UNR. How stinky is Oku? You say all the stinky rejects are underground. How stinky is Oku and Satori?
First try UNR, no problem. Lives in a mansion alone with... How do you live in a mansion alone with something?
They even fell to dead, yeah. I've never had a pet bird. I don't know how, like, they smell. Because, you know, like dogs have that dog smell. Cats can smell, too. God forbid they get wet. Do birds have smell? Like, how bad do they smell? Oku probably just smells like wood smoke. I guess maybe not wood smoke, just like fire smoke. guess the question is how fine are you with that smell? Ow. Sun probably smells like burnt toast. Too bad we'll never know how the sun smells. Actually, someone scientifically found out the composition of the sun and figured out what some of its components smell like, so we have an approximation of what it might smell like. Which is important, despite the fact that we'll never actually be able to functionally smell the sun, because, like, we'll die. Smell like it was burning? I don't know. I think that had a lot of potential, like, other smell mixed in. And if you're talking about after it landed, there's probably also the smell of, like, dead bodies there, too. Bodies don't smell that bad. Yeah, for the first about, like, hour, it's probably fine. Also, what are these UNRs right now? Holy shit. Oh, I died. See. All you have to do is talk up about it. Well, that's the problem. You got to experiment 50 billion times before you actually have the working results. Some people may die along the way, but you know, sacrifices are a necessity for invention. Okay, Nate. Nope, sacrifices are bad. Okay, we're falling off on your arms over.
Were those monkeys killed during the acid testing?
Don't say we. Neither you nor I nor anyone else in this chat was involved with that. If your government funded that, I'm not the one out here being like, ah, yes, kill these monkeys. Now, if we're going to test humans or monkeys, absolutely put the monkeys in there with the humans, but that was before I was even alive, okay? I'm not the one funding, you know, NASA putting monkeys in these. I think they should put elephants in there. That's the elephants. And so we could kill all them, yeah. test monkeys. That's too norm. Need some test rhinoceros. Do you how cool that'd be? Do first rhino in space? Test monkey. That's boring. Elephants, not infants. Challenger, oh yeah. People have died in multiple parts throughout the attempt of going through space and everything. Wasn't that Apollo 1? Apollo 1, that's... I don't know how many of the I don't know how many of the Apollos ended in disaster, besides Apollo 1, of course. That was human-related, not just monkeys. Or whatever other animals you decide to use. There might have actually been something else in the history of the universe that was born in space, but you don't know that for a fact. The universe is impossibly vast, and there is an infinite number of possibilities in the universe, which means that something else might have been born in space. Actually, I'm very smart. Check my atheist. What are we doing today? Chernobyl swap starting item? I think that's what it is later. For Greenland. I mean, sure, but like, what does that have to do with, like, anything? Like, if we were talking politics and discussing the citizenship or lack thereof of Greenland's residents, then sure. Dare I have expectations? So my brain's not going fast enough to jump topic to topic today, okay? We could do nuclear tests in space. It's a good idea. I think we should drop a nuke at, I think we should throw a nuke at the, you know, people have seen this meme before, obviously, I'm sure. Well, we should throw a couple nukes at the big red spot on Jupiter, just to see what happens. Because it would be really funny. think they banned they, you know what else is banned in the world? Killing. You know what happens a lot in the world? Killing. You can't do that. That's illegal. Okay. Who's gonna get me? The space police? Think of the residents of Jupiter, okay? It would be really funny. Chuck a couple nukes at it, just see what happens. Like, when there's there going to be a hurricane or a typhoon? They're essentially the same thing, just different names. And we just decide, what if we drop a bomb in it? That weapons thing in space. Not supposed to. First of all, if you want to get conspiracy hat theorist, has someone put weapons up in space at some point? Yes or no? Second of all, okay, like, who's gonna stop me? Like, I'm gonna call it, what is it, Call of Duty Ghosts? I'm not actually that familiar. What is it, Call of Duty Ghosts, where they drop, like, the bunch of, like, the space needles or whatever from space just to, like... It's basically just, like, that giant, like, needle thing that just, like, causes ruptures in the earth and shit. They just drop it. I think it's Call of Duty Ghosts. I've never played it myself, but I have friends who've played Call of Duty games. And I think that's the one that does that. They just had, like, yeah. Like all the people going on when the Hawaii fires were going on. People were talking about the space lasers. Although that's always going to exist and always will exist as that type of thing. Regardless of whether or not you believe it's space lasers or someone else has put weapons up there. You never know. How good are we at actually monitoring all that stuff? Plus, here's a question. If you took a satellite, put some nice, just put some nice thrusters on it, and just, like, jettisoned it towards the Earth, max speed. That's not technically a weapon, but that's still gonna be a weapon, right? Space laser blasting some terrorists. Oh, we don't need space lasers to do that. We have drone strikes for that. Let me be clear. Strike from orbit. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like I said, I think it was Call of Duty Ghosts that had essentially that type of thing, where it's like that was happening. So, yeah, that's what I was quoting. The above quote. Let me be clear. And then he turns invisible, and it's a really funny meme. And it was funny because, like, you know, drone striking. Funny. A hostage situation. If it's a hostage situation, what you do is you drop a nuke or you drop the missiles and then you claim it wasn't a hostage situation. Easy. Oh, who's gonna cry? The families? Just take them out. You have Secret Services, you have the FBI, you have the CIA, just take them out. So yeah, that's what I was referring to. unfortunate appears that the Touhou community is not filled with COD nerds. Who would have thought? Because I'm not one. So I can't confirm exactly which game it is. For the 1-bit cinnamon. Fucking rich. See, this is why I don't want those cheap viewers. I want these rich viewers who give me a bit. Eep. Make Wide Amongst Gay Sex a channel emote. I'm gonna have to change that channel reward. The problem with channel points is I just don't know like what to do with them. That I'd want to do with them realistically. Like I had this discussion back in like July. It's like what? It's like okay, but okay, you can sit down, you can highlight a message, cool. Oh, I was shooting those enemies. I didn't get my grades. It's over. Did cap a spell? No, that's a problem. That's a terrible idea. That's just on OBS side. I've thought about something like that. The problem is I don't really know how I would go about setting that up. Well, that sucks. Wow, I got lucky there. Hunters Cats on Caps. Well, I mean, I do enjoy Hunted Cats on Caps, but like, if I'm gonna do 100 Cats walks and try to cap 100 Cats walks, it's like I should sit down and do that of my own accord. It's like, go cap this spell. It's like that sounds like the best way to like just be miserable. Wow, 20 seconds flat? Not even a single decimal there? A loser with that. It's like the problem is, it's like a lot of the things you could do. It's I don't want to put something in there that's gonna like, oh, have streamer do this. It's like it's kind of funny, but like at the end of the day, I feel like it'd just be a hassle. And then for a lot of like stupid things, you either have to price it so exorbitant that like it's literally meaningless. Or like no one will ever get it, or like, you know, just I can focus on yeah. And to be fair, that also comes down to like the motive behind me streaming. It's just like, you know, the reason I did this in the first place is so I can, is because like I want to grind this or play something in my off time, like Lost Branch later, you know what? I'll stream it in the process. So it's like, streaming to me is like the secondary effect. Which, you know, I try to be a decent streamer, of course, but like, I'm no great streamer, and that's not necessarily like my objective. And I could use channel points for something to help with that, but I feel like that would just distract me from what I'm actually trying to do than anything else. How am I on stage 4? Alright, guys, happiness now you're successfully cool. The thing, run predictions on something would be a lot better if Touhou, if I didn't play Touhou's full screen. Because if I wanted to do it every time I go to do a run or something, it's just sit down, alt tab out, aims, it's full screen. I play full screen because I like it, it's what I'm used to. Generally speaking, playing in full screen versus not isn't really an issue. Unless I need to alt-tab out of it for something, but that's exorbitantly rare. Unless for the rare situation I'm trying to set up predictions. Excuse me, Orin. I said Oku for a second.
Sorry about that. Some people decide they need to come through do laundry right now.
Weird, because this part right here looks like it's static, but it's actually, like, not quite. Also, this game maxes out at 9 lives. How many games do that, Touhou? I thought most of them max out at, like, 8. Oh, I tried to get up through that time. Yep, there was a line there, but it was... Meow. You don't have to spend another time, buddy. Or we like to make that spell sketchier than it has to be. ban you. It's gonna take more than saying cringe skibbity joke for me to ban you. I'll take a 1 miss through stage 5. Pretty good. Ooh, I look at that and I just see all that and I'm just like, I'm glad I can't understand half of that post. You hate this place. Welcome to the internet. Oh, nice graves, dude. Imagine if I had 17 more graves right now. Oh, that'd be really funny, right, guys? Oh my gosh, look at that grave still. Still just barely beautiful. It's over. I see, glad someone gets it. Just so I don't have to update, can someone put a disclaimer in chat saying that this is 1 miss, just so I don't have someone asking if this is LNN pace or not? Because my life count is full. I'm glad you get me. The good news is anyone can look at the bottom left of the screen, and if they know about this game, they can clearly see it's 1 miss and not LNN pace. There's no reasonable world in which you should only get 5,000 bonus on the bottom left on LNN pace. So the only answer is it's 1 miss. I actually don't think it's possible to have max lives at 2 miss right now. Although it depends on where you die, I guess. Even then, I think you'd still be just shy. This is 1 miss again. Ow! That is scary. You guys are part of the problem. Yo, at least not being on 1 miss means nobody's gonna say shit anymore. taste, yeah. You can tell by the fact that I don't have max lives, it's LNN taste. I perp. Oh, why were you there? Holy shit, do you see that? That was just the most perfectly placed ball I've ever seen. I can't believe I have died to, like, the 3 hardest attacks on the entire run. That is incredible, dude. Literally throwing. It's you and R1 miss yet. Dude, I can't believe this is an LNN 3 miss. I'm just more happy that I got a perfect Orin and a perfect Satori. Especially today. I was not expecting anything out of today. Did you get a -1? You're right. I'll get right on that. I can't wait to die in this on LNN face at some point. Hey guys, look, she has no active hitbox. You can kiss her during this attack. Overwatch shell the grandpa, yeah. Oh. That's a yucky gap to try to look for. I guess I should try to go around it, but I thought it'd be just slightly thicker than it was. If I died to, like, sub-sun, like, 4 or 5 times in a row now, yippee-ki-yay. Favorite attack in the entire game. Touhou 34. Oh, you can't look, it's credits. Whoa. Good run. Oh, fast forward's not working today. That means you get to look at the credits while I go take a pee break.
Same thing yesterday. I say most days because it's, you know, it seems pretty 50-50 whether or not the speed up works or doesn't work on a given day. Like, it's kind of a dice roll. It wasn't working yesterday. I believe it was working on Sunday. Who knows? Some days it works, some days it doesn't. I don't need to go drinking with Zoom, though. Something tells me that, he'll just outdrink me. Pretty quickly, probably. Seems like he probably has the experience in that. Well, I do like to quote myself sometimes. That's one of those things I'll do. I believe I say that most days that I get a complete run. Is I get to it, I'm like, oop, time to see if Fast Forward's going to be working today or not. I believe I say that like every time I have a complete run. Bro is an AI robot confirmed. My chat GPT script gives the same response. Bro's gotta work in the coding more, estimates my head. Oh, I see. I got to get rid of the bit badges. So I see. Simon just did one bit just so you could get the badge. I see how it is. This badge, yeah, it's a little badge showing right next to your name for me. Certified one bitter. Why do bits exist? Peasants. I hate to break it, but I should check the amount of money you need to go into one bit is less than a sub. There are a few people with sub badges. I hate to break it to you. Which can take money, but like. Bits are just another way to spend money, but, like, it's the same, like... When I saw bits, I was like, don't donations, like, already exist? Like, aren't they just, like, essentially the same thing? Get these for free, true. Some places can watch ads for bits. I don't know exactly how that works. I know certain places can, certain places can't as well. I think it's very country specific. Or at least it used to be. I mentioned it before, but I'm not really much of a Twitch watcher, so I don't know too much. Education. Ah, okay. I gotta bump up that senior citizen viewership count, you know? You play Valorant. Listen, if you put a gun to my head and told me to play Valorant, tell my wife and kids I love them. Touhou 20, Reimu finally gets tired of this shit. She pulls up to the joint with a Glock. Because he can't aim? Who said Sumareko can't aim? Sumareko would pull up to the joint with an AK and just gun down the whole squad. And then go, whoops, couldn't help it, I'm being a Gemini. I got hit by the stream that was coming down. I didn't get out of the way in time because the angle on the right was tighter than I was hoping it to be, and I tried to cut in, but I couldn't move through in time. There's a bunch of there's hoping tomorrow I'll be able to get a bunch of Touhou practice off stream. We'll see though, because that's like third on the priority list. Top of the priority list for tomorrow, unfortunately, is having to sit there for 50 minutes and listen to people to explain for work of how to use electrical tagout and lockout systems for different pieces of machinery. Because these need to be installed in certain things, and as the number 2 warehouse person, I have to sit down and listen for like 50 minutes about a video that's of some person talking really slowly, explaining the lockout and the tagout and lockout systems for all these things. Now, the good news is I get paid for the whole thing. I get paid for the time for it, so it's not that bad, but it's still gonna be annoying. Then, my second priority is I have to figure out how to get Fantasy Amazing Wars working in English. Which hopefully shouldn't be bad. Hopefully it should be pretty easy. Hopefully it should be a 1-2.
But you never know. The funny thing about technology is sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Wee, top of the screen. Oops. Okay, parts, let's do it properly this time. Sometimes you just rip tight gaps and you're like, you know, these hitboxes, they do work the way I want them to. And then the hitboxes work the way you want them to, and you're like, pretty nice. Hey, shoddy. I hate the LNNs. Did I kind of mess that up again? Yeah. Did I die for it, though? No. And is that all that matters? Yeah. Don't tickle my butt. She tried. Nito. Nice.
That was not a pleasant demon parade. Was a funny demon parade. It was a demon parade. Damn it, I did it properly, and then I misjudged the end card. First time I've died like that in a hot minute. Unfortunate, it was an awkward angle, so I couldn't really stay in the middle. It was the weird part. So I got pushed to the corner. I should have played wider in the corner, I think is what I should have done. There was definitely an up path that I tried to go for, but it was a dangerous one. I think I should play slightly wider before going up. Oops, that's a kill. Well, now we can't castle up. I'm just glad to have 2 runs past Satori. Yeah, let's actually count our spins properly this time. What? Did I miscount it again? I swear that was only 2 spins. I'm losing my mind today. Another perfect Orin and a perfect Satori. Really nice. Okay, so no, I answered my question from earlier. It is not possible to go into Oku with 2 miss and max lives. I'm in such a mellow mood today, but for whatever reason, normally when I'm in this mellow of a mood, I don't play well. This is like the one time I've been like really mellow, but like I've actually been I've had 2 good runs. That was a really weird 5 wide. Normally not also supposed to play that wide there, but I did. No! The DKO! Sign of improvement. I think I just haven't been distracted. Like, oftentimes when I'm this tired, I just, like, zone out or something. Like, I'm really easy to zone out. I just haven't been, like, distracted at all. So I've been I also don't feel like I've gotten particularly lucky, like, on the Satoris or anything. It's not like I feel like I've just, like, stumbled my way here. I'm just happy I feel like I've played well enough to have 2 very good runs. Excuse me, should I didn't drive by yet? Since it's the hardest spell in the game. True. I love this spell. Nice try there, you little slut. I'll take 3 miss. Remember, like I said, all left Hakamakers need to be thrown in a pit. Although left corner is unique enough that I can maybe give him an exception. No 2-1? What do you mean it's not 2-1? 2-1 and people voting for left Hakamak? I don't care. Left Hakamak is blasphemy. That's a good way to good spot to end the day on. 4 miss and 3 miss. 2 very good paces. Lovely. It actually matters. It does, because the overlap, the way that the bullets cross is different. It's basically opposite. If Alan was here, he knows the wording for. I don't know the wording. The way the bullets cross is opposite. At the end of the day, it's really just what you're used to more than anything. Also, that was a top 10 score run. Let's go. So it does matter, but